Kev, given the short turnaround, do you expect to make any changes to your starting 11?
If I had some more bodies, I probably would. No, the players are fully aware of the numbers we've got, the bodies we've got available at the moment. And if I'm honest, I was pleased with the performance in the weekend. It was pretty disjointed, as expected early on. A lot of players, a lot of new combinations, and players who didn't play in the positions previously. So, but I've got confidence, and we've got a good squad here, and a lot of the young boys come on the other day and done well for us.
So aside from the 4 who are away on international duty, just fill us in on who isn't available for this game.
Obviously Pablo's suspended. Lynchy, Mitch Nichols come off with a knock to his knee, and we're still not sure on Mark Milligan. So possibly 7.
And Leo, he's back, is he?
Yes, he's available.
So is Nichols good to go, or is he going to struggle?
I'd suggest he'll struggle, David, to be honest. I'll suggest he'll struggle to play tomorrow night.
Is Adrian Leo straight back in for Contreras and as it is otherwise?
Yeah, pretty handy that and we're getting these suspensions one at a time, to be honest, because Ada will come in. Again, it'll be another reshuffle to the defence, but like I said, rather than worry about the players that aren't here and aren't available, I've got to concentrate on the ones that are, because they certainly done themselves proud and really had a go on Saturday night in Newcastle, Friday night.
You happy with Adama in that new role? You stick with him there in this emergency situation?
Yeah, look, and also just outside him, Dylan Manane comes in and makes his first start for the year, and I thought both those two played really well. It was obviously something new for Adama, but yeah, he done really well, and young Dylan was good as well.
He doesn't normally play there either, does he?
No, Dylan's played. He's been a left back right throughout. He's played 1 or 2 in the youth team as central defender, but he's a traditional left back.
Obviously, every game's important, but 6 points behind Wanderers going into this one. In terms of your top 2 prospects, how important is this one?
Yeah, I'm not going to. The reality is, and that hasn't been used, but the reality is there's a number of things that we can draw upon to suggest why no one gives us a chance tomorrow night. But try telling that to the group of players who are determined to prove people wrong. And as I said, I've got the utmost confidence in the players that are available to go and get a result tomorrow night. What it looks like in terms of the table after the game, so be it. It's not really a focus. It's about performing to our capabilities.
Just on Contreras, he does play on the edge. Have you got any issues with that, or?
He's steadily improved as well, David, and he does play on the edge, but he played on the edge when he dropped onto the post and cleared that free kick as well. So it has its pros and cons, but he's certainly committed to the cause, and he's been a good example to his teammates and especially to the younger boys.
I was going to say, externally there's going to be a lot of eyes on the crowd behaviour tomorrow night. Are you confident, given what the FFA have put in the last couple of weeks, that the message will get through?
I'm confident, and I am confident. The reality is, like I said, the fans of this football club have been the flag bearers for the A-League, since the start of the competition. So, for the fact there's a small minority that misbehave, all in all, the majority have been superb for us, and I've no reason to think it won't be the same tomorrow night.
What do you make of Brisbane's loss to Adelaide?
Yeah, look, it's tightened up. Yeah, it's tightened up, and I think we'd all agree that it was always going to be the case, and it certainly makes for an exciting run into the competition. But as it might start getting boring, but with all the if you like distractions and trying to pick a team for tomorrow night, I think all my time's been consumed with that.
You only played this team 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, whenever it was. Did you learn much from playing the Wanderers when you got that last gasp draw that you didn't know before?
Not really, no. And again, that night there, the football game. If we want to forget about everything else for a moment, the football game was as good as we've seen in this competition. It was a great game of football to be involved in, and we certainly had our chances. They had their chances too. Contrasting styles, if you like, and I was certainly enjoyed being part of, and as a spectacle, it was a very good game of football. But you know, that's been forgotten amidst all the stuff surrounding the game.
They rotated the squad that night a lot. I think Popper did. No Aaron Moy, Shinji wasn't there. Tommy Juric. You expect him to perhaps come with what on paper might look a stronger squad this time?
Well, again, you know, it's the reality is that, you know, Popper's got the luxury of you know, altering his squad. He's got a full squad available to pick from. No distractions. But what I will say, you know, everyone that night there, you know, everyone tried to make out it was an understrength side. Coming here, you know, two big teams playing off, full house atmosphere like that. You're telling me that someone coming in, you're not going to get the best out of him? You know, I disagree. They had a very, very good side out that night, and it was a good game of football.
You talked about his squad. Is that essentially the lesson perhaps fans and people need to take in the situation you're in, that you win championships in this league with your 23, not your 11?
I said it from the start of the season that everyone in the squad's, you know, important to us, and you know, you can understand players, you know, getting a little bit anxious when they're not playing and, you know, working hard to get in the team. But I said from day one, everyone would get an opportunity, and everyone in the squad was important to us. So you know, that's where we are at the moment. So you know, that's why I haven't got a problem with the team I'll be putting out there tomorrow night.